The morning Minecraft live stream is up and going. My camera is not pointing at my face. Let me fix that manually. There I am. Now let's zoom in. Zoom in on me. Come on, zoom. Camera. Zoom. There it is. Cool. All right, we're going to do some building today. Gonna jump right in here. Ooh, good loudness. Come down to my ear. Ear holes. Here we go. Get that turned down. There we go. Okay, I'll put my glass back on. Get better like this. Boom. There we go. Okay. Nice. I think. I'm gonna upgrade our bone meal farm here. I brought in a schematic of a 5 times farm, so like it's gonna extend like what we have here already. Excuse me. We're gonna put 4 more of them past that. Okay. So I was just starting to clear out some space back there for it. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. Glad to have you here. Anyway, so we're gonna extend this down. I've got that dug out all the way at the top, that corner. So we just got to get the rest of this cleared out, and then we'll come in and dig. So this is just a like a ghost on that end. This, of course, is the real thing down here. So that's how I lined it up. I made it match and went from there. So that's what we got for this bone meal farm, because I want to use it to make moss too, but we have to make sure we're getting enough bone meal, and then we're going to cut some of those out, and yeah, I've got stuff to do. So one thing I did add, I'm going to turn all the renders off. There we go. I added a basalt generator. This is a fully automatic unit. So I took the blastificator, the TNT duper that's on the cobblestone farm over there, and hold on a second. And my mic's good. I forget to check these things before we start. I'm the right one. Cool. I took the TNT duper from over there, and I just I built it here. So I figured out where this was going to come in. And then went up from there based on the height from that to build it, and that's kind of worked. All I had to do was tie it in with this. So for this, that kind of thing won't work. Hey, okay, I'll check on that later. Thanks for joining in today, though. So I just had to get this. So basically what happens, if you don't know how this stuff gets generated, let's break that. So when lava flows next to blue ice above soil, basalt is generated. And that design wouldn't work because it needed to have, let's see, this one just has the hoppers beneath it directly. I don't know, there's reasons I couldn't do that. So what I did here, oh yeah, because it would blow up the ice, that's right. And once the ice is blown up, it doesn't generate stuff anymore. So basically what happens is it generates, this piston fires, the sticky piston right here, as you can see. Sticky piston fires down and and it's just a 1 pulse because we're using a observer. So it fires down and then pulls the basalt up, and then 2 ticks after, 1, 2, 3 ticks after, all of these pistons fire and push it out. Now I don't have this timed perfectly because this doesn't always generate in the same timing. I wish it would, but it's a little odd sometimes. I just let it run. I have it running on a faster one, as fast as it can, but it doesn't always generate in between. So I'm gonna fire this up in a second, and then that one just does its thing. That one is timed perfectly with the we're gonna jump up there. these repeaters are timed perfectly with how quick that generates. So much so that when this is running, ignore the basalt, that's just my outline for my building. When this is running, this doesn't even have time to render the cobblestone. I mean, you can see it flash in sometimes, and then it's the next one. So the timing on that one's more to do with the cobble generation than anything with the TNT. So, and of course it can't blow the leaves up there. This one, however, we're not tied to that because we are, we're pushing the, pushing this stuff out. So what we have here is I was able to speed it up a bit, I believe. Let's see. Well, you can see that one. The back one over there is, I don't have a zoom on here. No, well, we have this. This one here is set to like one click. So that's an extra tick, right? So it's just on its second setting. This one, we went ahead and lowered it to just default to the main thing there. So we sped it up a little bit. I've had problems when I tried to speed it up any more of this, these blocks getting blown out. So that fence and then these two blocks here would get destroyed. And when they're destroyed, they don't work. It's a little more resilient. When that breaks, that just breaks my water flow down here, which is easy to fix. Like the water flows down all over the ground here, but like nothing too serious happens. So let me get back into myself there. Okay, so then all I had to do is figure out timing for, or figure out a way to, we're just using a torch tower to send the signal up. So I just have to send a signal into these two spots, that torch and or that block and this block, to turn it on now. So when I flip the switch back over here, it disables that torch, which enables the clock, right? Because right now it's just holding this high constantly. Yeah, it's holding that high, and that's what locks this. So when that's locked, this doesn't do its thing. That torch stays off, and this doesn't run. But we have this same clock that we have up top there. I just adjusted the timing a little bit. And this you can play around with and speed it up based on how quick the basalt generates. So basically, and I want to build a building for this. This is dangerous when it's running down here, but it's okay. Like if we stand here, we're going to get blasted. But not so much that you die, right? It's just a little pain. You can... I might dig this out another layer, because I think if we just do this, we're okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. If I jump... Ooh, that even pulled me up more. Okay. And that'll take care of that. This one, however... and you can see the timings on these. Now they're even. Dun, dun. Okay, now they're not, right? You can tell that. So these blocks are set at the blast radius. So like these blocks won't be destroyed by that. So this is what we have here. So it's excuse me. Man. There we go. It's 3 blocks out from this. 1, 2, 3. Anything inside that will get destroyed eventually. Maybe not every time, but more so up at this level, I think. Let's see, we'll go there. Yep, see, like that. So you don't want to build there in that spot necessarily. Okay. And you will get hurt out here, but not quite as bad as getting closer. So that's kind of my plan. Is I set this boundary out here. There we go. And that was still running. We got a lot to fill in with this. Although we're getting it. You know, it's making the basalt, because then we can get our we can build with basalt. We can build with polished basalt. And honestly, I think these walls might have done better with some of that basalt in it. Like that might have been a better block for the palette. We might go back through and change some of it out. It's all right. Like I say, I'm not afraid to do that if it makes it look better. But yeah, so you notice that this lines up with the very back edge of this. I built it out longer, the collection area. Excuse me, let me stop this real quick. Can reach that? Awesome. We're going to dig this out like that. There we go. Cool. Collect these. So I built the collection area out further, but what was happening is as this pushed blocks, they didn't make it out past that point, right? They would push and they'd be right about here and it'd break it, right? And then they'd fall back. So only the first hopper was getting anything. I've got 2 hoppers in here in case anything falls over here, but they don't fall past this, right? Because everything gets blasted back this way because the TNT's right here. Yeah, right here it falls. It lands just above it, blasts it. All the stuff gets collected back there. So I figure my collection area needs to be pushed back. That also means the building doesn't have to go out as far that way. That does mean, however, that I still have to build back there so that blocks don't get destroyed here, unless I put like obsidian or something down there to line it. So those are going to come right here, and those all get collected in here. So I just did this. I did stairs all the way around and waterlogged them, and that causes the channel to flow, make the water flow in here. And I just did a drop there so that it didn't like flow steady, but makes that drop like that, boop, boop, goes down. And then this is the center right here, so it doesn't move over this hopper. The water doesn't, but it's not gonna, I mean, it's okay, the hopper's there. And this one's just an extra one to catch anything. I think they would all flow to the one hopper, but just in case, we have 2 of them there. But that's kind of the basics for this farm. So this keeps pushing out. They don't, like, this is about where they go. They might go a block further or 2, and then they break. So it all stays on this side of the farm, which is great. Nothing spills out. Occasionally a block might fall like here, right? But then as soon as one falls right there, well, anyway, they do get pulled back over. I got to pull those out of there. Those are not gonna, yeah, that's no problem. Let me go sleep. Nah, this one's easier to get to. Get further away. Okay. Yeah, so I set up this beacon to start doing my digging back over here, but it is not in a great spot because I can't get to the very back of that. But maybe we'll just dig out to the beacon range and then move the beacon a little bit. I think if I just set it up there, I'd be able to cover it because it has what, 25 below it'll do. So yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna work. I won't do that on stream necessarily. We're gonna work on doing some building designing. I did that in my hightail stream too. We built a little sawmill. Came with a decent looking, I mean, sawmill, I don't know, it's a wood processing plant. I'm gonna call it a sawmill, but we're gonna dig this side out too. We're gonna make it match around, I mean, not that it needs to, I guess. It's gonna have to like none of this is getting blasted, right? So down here we're safe. It's just the top we've got to worry about our radius. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Let's try some experiments up here with blocks. Let's get cobble's fairly blast resistant. So if I was right here, we're gonna have to take some hits for this. Okay, yeah, that's getting blasted there. How about here? This is where I realized I probably should have put some blast resistance on my armor. So this was going to be the bigger problem. That's where it's landing. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks from that. What about dirt? Will dirt get blasted here? Luckily, I'm not building with dirt, but what about here? Let's see. Let's put cobble up there. 3 blocks, you still get it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, these have a good resistance to it, so we could build that close. Let's get up here and look. So this is the center. So from the blast, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 5. Okay. We can move 5 out from that. So the blast is actually occurring right here. Right there. So we can come out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, the edge of the building, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad at all. And then sideways, we're coming, what, 2 blocks out from the edge of this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is there. Good. That wouldn't be too bad. Obviously, as we go up further, it doesn't blast up there as much. There's kind of almost a circular shape that we'll have here. I don't have to have double hoppers under here either. I could reconfigure this a bit. It doesn't matter. We've got plenty of wood and we got plenty of iron. This house, we got to figure out what it's going to look like. But let's talk about pallet. So far I've got this going on up here for the bamboo farm. I don't know. It still needs some decorating. This just doesn't really mesh. I mean, this I have to have. Now we could just throw some I want that to keep running so we get more. And this one, I mean, it's pretty full right now. I wouldn't have to worry about it. I wonder if we just put some trap doors over this. And maybe there too. I would probably go with the dark brown. Dark oak trap doors would do great on that. All right, let's keep that running. Now, this thing does seem to possibly break. I'm thinking. Actually, I think it'll be fine. This one actually broke at the bottom. It broke some stuff down here, and that's where the problem was. I don't think that actually broke. But when it was unloaded, I came back and it was destroyed. No, it was the top. The top blew up. So maybe we do need to be careful with this. We don't want these running and getting unloaded, right? It's not quite as sensitive as our bone meal farm. The bone meal farm, like, if you go away from here, like, it's too easy for it to mess up. Like, I was AFKing in another spot just around the corner, and this thing broke. So you got to watch out for your these blocks getting pushed up, or cobblestone starting being generated instead of stone. That's why I've built an AFK spot here for this. So I put a dead man switch, if you will, on there, just a pressure plate to activate this bone meal farm. So I have to stand here for it to run, right? So if I stand here, it runs fine. If I move away, it's not going to run at all. So that's kind of how it works. It's possible to build a manual control for it, but honestly, like, my only need for a manual control would be able to look at it while it's running. And like, I've got this free cam. This one isn't as smooth as the last one I had, I think. I might check and see if there's a way to control the movement a little better. It's just so jerky. But it works. So anyway, that's going to go all through here. You can see the hologram's already there for it. If you're not familiar with Lightmatica, basically it puts a hologram of the blocks you need to put there. And these keep flashing orange because I turned off because I stepped off. Because these are now in the state that the hologram was made in. Whatever. Okay. So that was what, ML, and then we can turn that off real quick. Let me do the schematic placements. Just turn that off. Okay. I'll pull it back up when I need it, but for now it's off. Okay. Those seem to be holding still, or holding well there. So that should work. If I come up right beside that, we should be fine. So let's talk about a palette for this. I could do it with basalt, kind of work it in there. I've been doing a lot of this deep slate, but I'm going to run out of deep slate eventually. My only option is to go down and mine more. I love to build with deep slate. It really works in well with a lot of stuff. So I might end up doing that. We built these with deep slate so far. It's been a main theme for the base, but I don't want to be tied to that. I've talked about doing these in other blocks, and let's see. Let's grab some of this basalt. What can we do with it? Let's go up here and see what our options are. We've got smooth or polished basalt, which looks more like this. That does great for like pillars. You can also use it as a decorative block if you put that end out. I'm not sure if it's blast resistant. Well, I mean, obviously these aren't getting blasted, so that should be fine. So if we came right here at this corner, I'm getting hit. How did I survive that? Okay. Anyway, let me turn this off real quick. I even think like a double pillar, like a 2x2 on this would be good. Oh, need more. It's easy to get to. Music? What happened? I'm not sure what happened to my music. Hold on. Restart Spotify. It's got me not running right now. What was that about? Spotify application is not responding. That is interesting. See, we're in the office, so Wi-Fi is... Well, yeah, we're on the right one. Music's down. All right, hold on a second. We are going to troubleshoot this real quick. I love having my music for the stream. Let's see. What? Ooh, that's not good. Oh. Computer froze up. There we go. Is there any process still running for Spotify anywhere at all? Excuse me. Spotify widgets in that. In task. I think that's about it. All right, let's go try to restart Spotify now. Just froze up. It's weird. Computers, am I right? All right. Let's start it with that way. Let's get fireflies going. I think we're going to pick it back up right there. There we go. I don't know how long that was. Strange. I do have more. I probably need to check a stonecutter out and see what all we got for that as well. Let's go grab a stonecutter. Let's see what all we can do with this. I don't know what the palette is with basalt. I haven't really used it much. It's a great block. I think it has some really great options, some great yeah. My words are not working today. We'll have another stone cutter in here. I do. Give me that. Thank you. Okay, let's go take this up there. See what we can do with it. I don't even know if this has half slabs and stairs. I don't think basalt does. It's a good block by itself, but like they haven't, and that's one thing I don't like with Minecraft is they don't have the full palette of everything. You know, it's like, hey, here's this block. Can you do this? Well, no. Yeah, see, that's not even a... We can make polished in the stone cutter. That's it. Can we make slabs or... Just take your stinking thing out. But go ahead and sleep while you're up here. This has to be cleaned up. This is not clean. Just set that there. What can we do? So that is polished basalt. I don't see any other options for and that's just that. Can't do slabs, can't do stairs. I'm not sure why. This block's been here for a while. I don't know what I'm trying to make there. How about this one? Nothing with this. That's weird. Okay, well, I mean, that's all we got. It's really sad that they don't have more to this. Oops. We're just doing it up to there. That sounds about right. So this is 103 is where I should be standing at. When it's ready. Okay. We do the same thing over here as the corner there, which puts us right about here. Oh, whatever. I might do this a dual level building instead of these large pillars all the way up. Let's just see what it looks like. We're gonna go to the back. Oh, missed. So right in here is where we're gonna do. Actually, more back, just behind it. So this would be the back corner of the pillar. Right? Yeah, because we want to go outside of that. Here. Okay. Nope, not there, Dave. Not there. Here. Oh, too high. 4103 is right there. So whatever's going to go on top, this is going to have to go away. And we're going to put a little bit of basalt right there to kind of mark that. Okay. And then the same thing over this. This corner is going to have a lot to build. Right here. Yeah. There we go. Let's zoom that out. Just see what it looks like. Oh. I think we can work with that. We'll do like some kind of rings around it. If we line it with giant, how is that gonna look? What would the brown concrete look like with that? I think I have some down here. If not, I might have put it up. Yeah, I think I put it up. It could be some. Should still be some brown concrete. Yeah, I was happy with that basalt generator. The only thing I looked up was like, how is basalt made? I didn't like look up a farm for it. But I just kind of figured that would be the way to do it. You pull them out. So looking for brown concrete. There we go. Plenty of it. Terracotta. Whatever. Brown terracotta. We'll call it what? Okay. Not concrete. It's actually better because this I can just go harvest. I believe I left a beacon base over there. I just have to take my beacon. My one beacon. Was that or fight my way to the top of the nether? Okay, if we go around at this height, I want it to go around the outside edge though. I don't want it to be in here necessarily. So we're going to come out to, we're just going to do a line. Get my fingers on the keys. I'm still getting used to that. I've played Minecraft forever with the keys in the default position, right? Yeah, I'll get that. So, okay, crap. Not that I need to. Just cobblestone for days over there. And this is going to be one layer. Then we're going to do a second layer of this. Make a big stripe all the way around. We'll see what it looks like. I'm not necessarily 100% sold with this idea. But it just came to me. Got to try it. That's going to pretend go behind that. I'm not really going to do it. It is. Woot woot. Okay, let's come over to this side. Dig that out. Throw this in there. Place that one. I'm thinking. Oh. So not go down there. There we go. Thinking like a double wide strip like that. Okay, you're right there. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? So I've like ever since I started playing Minecraft, I've always used the let's see, shift for sneak, control for sprint, right? Shift for sneak, control for sprint. But I play a lot of other games that are opposite of that. They're the exact backwards of that. And I've switched them around. So in Minecraft now, I'm playing shift for sprint and control for sneak. However, I've gotten so used to holding shift to sneak, and like my finger placement is just like they just know where to go, right? But now, like it's just getting that finger on A. It's always hard to do. So I sit there and I don't have it. Like it goes over to caps lock instead. So it's just a little difference, you know, with that pinky being in a slightly different place, but it totally throws me off. And I've been working on just adapting to that, but it's still not quite there. But like, I mean, I've been playing the other way for 10 years. But the reason I did that is because it's like when I switch between games, it's a little difficult to mentally do the switch between shift and sneak and sprint, right? Because other games, they have that same movement, right? And it would just take me a while switching between games to be able to get it right, and I'd mess up. So I figured if we just go ahead and change Minecraft over where it lines up with all the other games out there, oddly enough, and it's easy to do that. It's not cheating. It's just changing a setting. So okay. Once that's done, it's a little easier to. I just have to get used to that finger going on A when the pinky's down there on control to shift. I don't know, because I mean, I used to sprint like that, right? I don't know why I can't get used to it. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Let's zoom out. I think I'm going to like it. I'm going to put another stripe around the top here of that same brown. Yeah, let's do that. This is a hyped up version of Pig Step, right? Okay, so that's going to go out here. And I want to go above this time. Starting to see it. I'm getting the vision. Let's matter of fact, let's do this quicker by just doing the one line at a time. Let's go out past one there. Good. Dig those out. There's going to be dug out eventually. Now let's do the inner. Nope, that was. Hold on. The inner line here. That's right. We're going to start from here and go back this way. Here. See, my finger's not going to the A. It's a shift. A sneak place these blocks. That should do it. Yep. Okay. I'm just going to throw some torches up here for now. Last thing we want to do is create a mob farm. I mean, correction. We are going to create a mob farm, but we don't want this to be our mob farm. Where am I going? Okay. That's coming together. We've got to put walls on this, though. And they're going to go in here. Remember, this is just a frame. A lot of our things we don't have fully fleshed out and designed completely. So I want to have some kind of a roof to this. Some kind of a roof. We'll see what we can come up with. Up there should be blast proof. The blast is happening way down here, so it's not going to affect blocks up top here. I like what's going on here. I like what's going on. It's different, but we're still kind of tying the colors in with what we have already. We can come back and replace these with basalt pillars to tie it in more, right? I don't mind doing that. We still got to cap this thing off though, and we are getting mob spawns in here. We might need to light it up some. The lighting can be done around the bottom if we need to, right? We can just throw... That's not going to take care of the middle of this, though. Anyway, all right, back to my body. There we go. Think. What else do we want to do here? We've got that. For our main block, we could try regular basalt. One thing about basalt is a directional block. Depending on what face you place it on, you get different textures and surfaces. So we did like that, we're gonna get this, but if we placed it on something like that, we get this, which looks more like cobblestone, right? However, it's a little harder to place like that because you have to have a block behind it to do it, which is a pain in the butt, undoubtedly. All right, what was our blast radius? So we need to be 5 out from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where we want it. Is that right? How did I do that? Well, take this back off. It's bothering me. We can change things if we need to. I'm gonna turn this on and just see how those blocks do up there. They gone. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Okay. Let's just test out what we have right now. Nope. Okay. We're too close. We're too close. That's why we're testing things. I keep forgetting. I've got this stinking free cam. Just do that. Yeah, those spots right there are not... We could put something with better blast resistance just in that... We'll see, that one's up 1 and this one's down 1, so... Occasionally those are going to get blasted, so we don't want that necessarily. These seem to be fine. They're down below. Okay, shut it off. Yeah. Set my line. I don't know why I decided to go inside of that. That's problematic. It's problematic. All right, let's dig them back down. Sleep first. Why don't I just bring this bed down here? Makes more sense, right? Ugh. All right, I have 2 options. I can't just push this back this direction 1, right, and leave everything else exactly where it is, because this is already in the blast through radius. The problem then is if I only do that, I can't put any, like, I can't inset a wall here, right? So it'd have to go on this line. It can't go inside there because it would get blasted. Or I could do it where it's just out here for like 3 blocks or so. We're talking a bit more, So let's just try this and see what we get. Not that whole thing. Look at that. Yeah, that's like 4 blocks in itself. Okay. All right. Well, never mind that. Let's just push the whole thing out then. We got our answer. I think these things through, and then somehow, like, I get a disconnect in my brain, you know? And I didn't place the pillars for where I wanted the walls to be. So that kind of threw that off. My bad. Okay, now these, let's get our spacing worked out though. So if this is going to be the inside corner here, this is going to be gone, right? Give me that. That stays. So this will be the inside corner. That means the wall is going to come across here. That means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And if we do our spacing for, like if we did anything in between, I mean, I don't want one solid wall. We're going to have something to break it up. That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, that's actually going to work out right. So I'm going to leave those pillars exactly where they're at. I mean, I'm not going to push them back one. They're just going to, this side's going to come over here. So that's good there. That's what I need to do out here. We just need to swap sides with that. With these two, we don't want to push them back in that direction. So let's, yeah, that. We're going to dig this side out. All right, and then put it on the other side. Which is totally going to be covered up and doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. So dig this side out. I'm working here. Why's that axe not killing him? That's crazy. Insane even. Alright, so we're just going to move it out over here, which is perfectly fine. Oops. Almost. Alright, so that's good. Please don't get your brain mixed up again, Dave. Alright, this is going to... We're not here. That's in place. That's good there then. So that one doesn't have to be moved. We're good. We're just going to add that back in. Grab that. We're good to go. Let's tear this out. That's right. That's right. No, this does get pushed out. Yep. Okay. That's good. Let's go collect all those blocks. And we'll have to do the bottom layer as well. Mm-hmm. If we don't mess up when we're building, we didn't do it right. It's a life motto. If I didn't make a mistake, I wasn't trying hard enough. Ugh. Yeah, we're going out. That's right. Oh, there's a block up there. I need that block. Give me that block. Selection. This won't take long to fix. I am going to do a longer stream today, so I will be taking a 30-minute break in about 30 minutes, right? And then we'll get back into some more building after that. Might take me a second to collect my thoughts, but okay, yeah, that's going to go away. Pillar comes through here. Ribbon or whatever band goes around the outside of that. So we're going to break this block here and this one here. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right here, these need to go away. I just break that one. Make it easier to get over here. Don't belong. And then we're gonna break these out here and bring our pillar up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Standing on 103, and we are placed. Awesome. Do the same thing here. I'm gonna actually ride these down as I go. I might end up falling quite a bit, but we'll see. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That's right. That's the one inside, and then we need to break these 3 out here, so we can bring our pillar up through there. 1, 2, 3. Go away, blocks. I could use either one of these. I don't think. Cape Climber 24. Thanks for the follow. Glad to have you here on this stream. Just doing some building. That's too high. 103 is our spot. Great. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get the outside ring now. I'm missing a block. We're gonna jump down here and just gonna fall. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fall. And then we're gonna climb our way back up, and we're gonna get back over there. Told you, I'm not used to this finger being in the spot. Because I'm older, my hair's going away. So it's there. It's just really short. Happens. I normally keep my sunglasses up there. I just have them off right now. The camera angle's not helping the look either. Did I get it? Did I get it? Is that everything? Yeah, that can sit on top of it. That's fine. Alright, I think we've got it placed properly now and should not get blasted. That's the top ring. Let's go down and do the bottom ring. Yeah, right here. So we're gonna go get rid of that. Let's do shift. Do sneak placement all the way around. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. It goes there. Place, place, place. I think we got it right this time. But you need to go back and put torches on these so it does not create mobs. There we go. Okay. So that one, so that side needs to be lit up. I was actually trying to say words there. I don't know what came out. But just throw a torch up here too. That side needs it. We're just going to go around this way. One there. And there. Okay. All right. So there we go. Let's check that out again. Free cam. It still looks good. I had these laid out. Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good there. Okay, all right. We're gonna do a similar one around this too. It doesn't have to be quite as big because I don't have the the generator is just nicely tucked in there. I might do a single pillar on that one though instead of a double one like this. All right, let's just fire it up. Make sure everything's safe. I mean, I know I'm not safe, but we're gonna put some. We'll just put stone down there. Let's see what becomes of it. So if we go right here with stone, should stay now. Oh, that's not where I want it to be. This is right here. Just jump up here. Okay. I have not made a tree farm yet. That is on my list of things to do. This is just a basalt farm. So the TNT duper I borrowed from my I borrowed the design from my cobble farm over here, and I just came up with my own basalt generator to add into it, right? Or you could say I built a basalt generator, then added that too. I don't know. Either way, I combined the two pieces to make this basalt farm. So right now we're just trying to decorate it and make it look nice. But these kind of things do have certain design restrictions as far as like how close you can place blocks. So I'm building. I mean, I just like to build stuff, so I like to have basalt as a block that I can use, and I didn't want to have to go to the nether and just mine it out. Let's come back. Get rid of this. So, build a generator. Tree farm will be another thing I do eventually, and I think I'll have to use a different design for the TNT duper. I'll have to figure that out. I think the timing's a little different than what you want for trees. But yeah, we've got plenty of basalt down here coming in when I run it. We got that double chest full. This one's getting there. Give me that. Yeah, that'll just collect down there. We're building a nice room for it, so it looks nice down here. Yeah, give me those. My walls now, I need to figure out what they're gonna look like. Comes that dude. Go away. Did I not get more food? Let's go grab some bread. These sheep mock me every time I pass by. Why haven't you built us a pen yet? I'll get there. A stack of followers? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, 64. I'm with you. Took me a bit to process that in my brain. Cool. Yeah, it fluctuates, but it's been slowly going up. I'm trying to put this away in... There we go. Grass goes there. I came here to grab bread. See, that's up here. Nope, I don't need that much bread. Just one stack. Blocks that I want to decorate with. Yeah, there we go. I do have some wood. I've got a lot of this cherry wood because there was a lot of cherry trees around here that I cleared out. And also acacia. So it's kind of a savanna that I started off in. Yes, I do play Satisfactory. I stream that on Saturdays. It's Saturday mornings for me. If you're over in Europe or Western Asia, it's it'll be Saturday afternoon there. But yeah, this one's going to be a little later this week. I have something else going on first thing in the morning, but I will get a Satisfactory stream in on Saturday. Let's see here. I'm looking for... We need to go make some more spruce. A little short on that right now. But yeah, I do Satisfactory. I've enjoyed that one. I've got a big world. It's the same size world. I'm doing big this time. So I've got a giant train depot where it brings all the stuff. So like the lower level things are being manufactured out in the world and they're the resources, and I'm shipping them in. I've heard of Factorio. It's just not my thing. Can only do so many games. But yeah, Satisfactory's going pretty strong for me right now. I mean, I'm enjoying it, I guess. It's the important part. Alright, spruce logs. Let's see what we can... What button am I hitting? Anyway, there's some kind of shortcut button that's popping something up there. Sleep. I don't know what people want in an end update. More stuff, I guess. There's a lot of empty... I guess there's a lot of empty space, so they could come up with more things there. I'm just not sure what kind of stuff we're looking for in an end update. Maybe I haven't played enough modded Minecraft to know like what other mods people like that mods the end. Mobs, maybe? I don't know. I don't really... Like, I haven't even gone to the end yet in this world. Right? We're just building our base and doing a little bit of nether adventuring, but I do want to take on the Ender Dragon in a stream at some point, but I just haven't yet. Maybe in a couple weeks. I mean, like, I'm mostly geared up. I need some more netherite for the pants. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking for other blocks to build with. So oh yeah, we need to do the ooh. Let me do that. I'm gonna put these across the terracotta up there. Yeah. It's nice. Okay. I think I like that better. Yeah. Oh, and down here too. We need to do that. Okay. Here. Didn't realize there's that many spots. Sweet. Looks good. All right. There's no other exposed spots that I need to do that in. So we're good there. Head back over here. Now, deep slate might work. It's going to be a darker color for the wall, though. Let's try spruce up here. Try to spruce it up. That is going to go inside here. that maybe. Don't do that. Okay, how do I feel about that? It's just going to be a giant brown box. Let's dig it out. Let's dig it out. Let's see here. We want to bring this down to this level. And then we'll shape that in a little bit. This is gonna this. It's better. That. Gonna come out like that now. Leads us over to the other building. Those things are gonna kind of be in the way in a minute. That's better. Let's see, so this is gonna dig out here too. Yeah, I don't know why that hasn't been blasted already. It's crazy. All right, there's that. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna dig these out first. All right, let's do that. That. It's good. And then we're gonna. Oh, that's not where I wanted that. Don't do that. I want my bread. Okay. Now here, let's do the same thing here. We're gonna shovel this out a little bit. And I have to put some more basalt in there. Ah, nope, nope. Dig, dig, dig. So that side needs to be done too. So this is going to come in one from the from that. There. Okay. I haven't figured out what I want to do with that wall necessarily, but we can still. Yeah, we should still be able to reach the controls. Do. And as far as digging out all that over there, I don't necessarily need to. So we might just make this a wall of something and just bring it on here. Okay, why is that still there? Go away. Ooh, that was weird. These in here real good. Boop. Great. And then that needs to go there. We'll leave that for now. Okay. More. Okay. More importantly, what's the outside look like? I'm going to switch blocks for the second level. We're going to go with something. Think. Think. I'm gonna put some. I'm gonna mix some other colors in there too to make that kind of a little more variated. So let's get dirt on the hotbar. Yeah, I like that one. All right. Let me stretch a little bit. I'm getting a little tired. Good. Much better. Up camera. A little too much. Come down. Right there. Cool. Great. I'll put my sunglasses back on. Cool. So we're going to do the same thing and build a wall up. I've missed a piece of basalt up there, but that's okay. I'm thinking we might go a different shade of wood would work. I could do oak or birch up there, or we could completely change it and do like I don't know, stone blocks. Not really feeling that. Mud maybe? You think so? The blast resistance on that might affect how well that sits though. So I don't know if mud would be a good choice for in there. I like the color. Let's see. I feel like it has the same blast resistance as dirt. So let's do a wall of dirt across here. We're gonna go test this out. Unfortunately, my door is all the way around. And we can move that switch too if we need to. Nope, see, mud would not work there. See, that's almost all gone. Okay. Blocks with a higher blast resistance are fine here, it looks like, but dirt is not going to be... Dirt or mud is not going to be good, good block for that. I love the color, though. But we're going to have something with a better blast resistance. Boom-ba-doom. Okay. Let me think. What have we got plenty of? Let's go look in our warehouse storage area. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hold on one second. I don't have my thing pulled up on my computer here. Ignore that. Ignore that. That we're gonna pull that over there. Okay. What are we doing? Box. Okay. Some of these blocks get a lot of hate. I will say that. Just grab some. We're gonna throw a few things in here. Clean out inventory. Grass can go away. Go away. Cobble. Oh, that's right. We're cobbling or stoning over here. Over here. Gravel is there. Let's do that. We're gonna grab a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and we're gonna try a few things, see what it looks like. Let's get some oak. So we'll try it. Bamboo. Ooh, you know what? That might be our winner. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. I'm looking here real quick before we get the time. Okay, fair enough. Crawl out of my hole. What else can we do with this? We can do slabs. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to check out what if I get some slabs here. Does that give me another recipe? That does. Bamboo mosaic. That's about it though. Do all those we can. Let's get those in there. What about that? Now that gives us bamboo mosaic slabs. All right, this opens up a few options here as far as texture and everything. So let's try putting our bamboo in here and see what we can come up with. Okay. Fixing to have to take a 30-minute break. I think I can work with that. All right, yeah, let's do that. That's a good lighter color. We've got some options as far as the different blocks with that. Might break it up with some windows of some sort. Well, no, that won't work. We'll do something. We'll put some designs on it and make it work. So, all right. Well, right now, guys, I'm going to have to take a quick break. By quick, I mean about 30 minutes. So give me about 30 minutes. I got some work to do here. Work with the client, and then I'll be right back, and we'll work on this building some more. So I'm going to leave the music running. So enjoy that, and we'll be back. Okie dokie. I am back. And the camera is above me. Come back, camera, right there. I still don't have the mount I wanted to get for this camera yet. It wouldn't move it down too much, but hey, I'm back. I missed a message there. Hey, I was away. I had my thing up. Let's see here. Let's get this back up. Get my earbud in so I can hear what's going on, because I have no clue otherwise. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna grab some food. By food, I mean a protein bar. I'm gonna eat while we talk here. So, not that I can eat and talk. I probably should have just put up a message on the screen though. Let everybody know I'm away. No, it wouldn't have shown up. You're right. I was gonna put it up in the pull up chat on here, but first of all, if I did keep the screen up, my face cam, which would have been muted. Did you say face cam back to me? Anyway, I like the bamboo. We're gonna go with that. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna put it in here. I'm gonna come back and build a design into it. Well, I'll say that. Let's run this thing and see if it breaks. I feel like bamboo might be a little softer than some other woods. Oh. Well, we're not going to use bamboo. Darn it. Actually, it looked decent too. Well, it's a softer wood. So its blast resistance is a bit lower. This song is called what? Yaku Soku? Is that the name of it? Alright, next we're gonna try oak. Oak usually has a higher blast resistance. Let's see. Seriously? Dang. Ma'am. Hmm. Let's get that out of there. Wild. We tested this and everything. If that is, I did not make that jump. Our blast centers here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Let's try this one. Okay. Stones will do it. I don't like the look of that. But granite look like up here? So let's get the granite in here and try it out. Oh, you're right, you're right. Just see out. That wouldn't look too bad there. Color-wise, it's a more natural tone. Let's just fill this in with the granite then. I don't have enough. I know I don't have enough on me. Here, go down. Thank you. Go get some more. Make sure you still like it when more's filled in. Yeah, we're gonna come back and do some stuff with it, design it, make it look nicer. But I think that'll be our go-to for these top walls. We'll run that all the way up, all the way around, and just figure out a roof for this thing. Good. All right. Should have aimed for the bed. I think, yeah, I have some excess over here. Let's put all these wood wood planks back. I'm sure we're gonna just plain wood there. Don't need the shelves anymore. We got that taken care of. Okay. Let's grab more granite. Put that back. There we go. Not quite sleepy time yet. I don't like it floating in the air. There we go. Oh, darn it. Get back up there. Needs to go up into there. There we go. Fix that. Fall, if you must. Up there. We're gonna go ahead and do all of these sides at the same time. I feel like would be better. Do 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 do. Okay. We're gonna get the inside of this once it's all done on the outside. Oh no, we might just, I don't know. We'll see what becomes of it. Burp. There, all this is, yeah, we're just gonna fill it in where it's needed, necessary. Okay, I'm gonna get that one anyway. All right. Well, that's got our walls. Let's just zoom out real quick and see. I like it. Again, we're just building a starter palette, like a canvas to actually decorate off of. This isn't like the final form. Uh-oh. Hmm. Let me fix that. Hold on. I switched free cams. Hmm. That. I think it's everything. Okay. Okay. And then we need to dress this place up a little bit. There's some light on the walls. We need a floor for in here. We need a door for in here. I think it'd be cool to do the patterns with the I hear him. Where's this creep at? I heard a zombie, but I don't see one. He's way up there. Not too worried about that. Oh, how did he? Okay. Must have traipsed his way in that way. Okay. All right, let's get these out of here. Let's get all this dug up. Well, hey, you brought a friend. Hmm. Oops. Gonna right in there. Inventory's too full for all this. We're gonna put this stuff up that way. Don't need the seed and grass. I'll grab there. What's that? Okay. This is an option as a pattern. Something like that. And then what would I do? Probably should have worked out my pattern first before I started placing the blocks. I could, yeah, I could see that working. We need more of these. Oh, we have more of these. Look at that. And There? No? No. Oh, so I messed something up over here. Okay, this needs to have another block like that. Then off that, we're gonna go this way. Oh, yeah, that's what's going on there. Okay. All right. I think I got a little pattern going on here. Okay. Here's that. Two down one, over two down one. So that would be that. Now. Okay. I'm liking that. This is going to be also wood. Spruce. Mm-hmm. Darn it. Learn how to place blocks, man. Good grief. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna throw some stuff in here. Leave me some room. Okay. We're gonna put wood through here. Put all that up, didn't I? Okay. We might use that for our floor or ceiling. I mean, it's already halfway there. We could just finish it out with the deep slate. So let's get some deep slate and some spruce. We'll get this area framed in well. Mm-hmm. 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 So now get the rest back that I put away. Let's put up some of this granite. Granite. I need to hang on to that. We need this should be enough. Actually, this specifically. It's okay. One grass block to go up there. Actually, a couple of them. That's okay. Gravel there. On the site. There. Alright. Didn't use that after all. Some coal blocks, though. It's good. Okay, let's see here. Next, we want to grab this. That should get us going. Hmm? It's accurately placed. Figure that a hole, because mm, so, just two. So I'd let's see how we want to do this. I'm gonna rearrange this a little bit. It's gonna put our power right there. And it won't power any of these, so just by moving that over, we have solve a little problem we had before. Where it was powering some hoppers or pulling stuff in. It's kind of a random place for it though. Why don't we actually needs to be up a block, doesn't it? And then we're gonna put right there. That's the right spot. So then we're gonna put the other though. That's right. We're gonna put deep slate in here where that needs to be. Okay, that makes more sense. So then we just power that and it powers the whole system. All right, now up top here, we want to get our slabs ready. Uh-oh. We're broke. I did something wrong here. I know what to do. I know what to do to fix this. Get it. This is no longer pointing into that block. So what we need to do is take that. I thought about this last night. I just didn't get around to it, but if we make that bottom one a target block instead of a regular deep slate, it'll take care of it. It'll pull the signal in. There we go. Yeah, because they even processed like, is it going to... Hello? There we go. Okay. Glitch on the computer. Let's get in there. Okay. So this one we're going to break. It's going to start running. It's okay. We're aware of that. We'll place that. That should shut it back down. Now you see that's pulled that into there. So we're also going to redo this just a bit here. And then we can fill this all back in. We don't need that either. What do we have for filler blocks? I'm kind of slim on that right now. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's get our Okay, well. Just shut it off, Dave. That's all you have to do. Then you can fill this in and be done. All right. Um, 1, 2, 3. It's a lot easier to do this. Of course, I'm using the upside down half slabs. Prevent spawning above. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look. It's getting there. Now this is a good start. Now from there we've got a good clean area in here. We can actually put another door over here too. So what is our midway on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is lovely. Okay, we'll put a door over here. Oops. That one was coming down. That will be there, and that will be there. Okay. Okay. 2 doors. We can go with spruce doors. We already have spruce, so why not? 3 is just the right number for what we're doing here. That goes there. That one goes there. We're gonna trick it. I'm putting them on the outside just because it gives a slight change in the distance. I mean, like, it just makes it look nicer. Putting them on the outside because I freaking chose to. All right. There we go. All right, yeah, they're there. Okay. My plan is still to come out here and make those look nicer, but for now, that's what we got. Okay. A roof for this, then will be our next step. We could, at this point, we could just do glass up top here, all around. Let's add these. I mean, I could, I don't know. Debating whether I want to do this all the way up, like this, and have something attached to that. Oh, that didn't really go down much, did it? Okay. Oops. My bad. This one has to be in there all the way. Okay. So we could do something as a roof over here. Those were just kind of. Let's go see that. Let me get a little further away out here. Let me zoom over. So this one I just did this is pretty ugly. Stairs and then half slabs across the top. I wasn't trying to win a beauty contest with this one. I left this open so daylight would get in there and light that up. It's necessary over there, but not as necessary over here. So, so let's think. Roof styles that we could do. Those I might redo over there. They look ugly. Just threw it together. I don't really like roofs a lot of times. This, my friend, needs to be taken care of. Hmm? Ah! I don't know if I want just a standard looking roof on this. I want something. Trying to envision different things. So go with something a little more oriental looking. Um, doesn't fit the style we're doing everything else in. Standard roof, we've got like more of a rounded one. We've got the slope where it's inverted, like a curve like that. We do a standard A-frame. But then you want to talk about like how do your corners look? Do we want this to come out some? Do we want the edges of the roof? Like you want more of a V shape here coming from the top and sticking out, so the top edges stick out real far. This is a slightly wider build than some of the other houses, so I don't know how well it lends to that. We could also go a different direction. We can come this way and do a roof. Or this is the flat end, although that's a wide flat end. Usually you do it this way. We could also just do some sort of a flat roof, but we want to make it look nice. And we probably want to put some kind of machines and things on top. This flat roof, not nice. I think I just wanted something on there. Get it done. And I did. I got it done. That's all that's going on there. This one, same thing. It wasn't a really well thought out roof for me. Just wanted something on the top of it. So if we start thinking through a little more on what we want to do with the roof and a general style for the area, we've got a few different options because we can do the same thing on this. We can extend this up a bit, the walls, and put a roof on it. We've got to spawn proof all this. Hello, messy guys. Thanks for the follow. Glad to have you here in the stream. Just thinking about roofs. Roofs aren't my favorite, but I want to do better than we did over there. So I just finished this building here. This is housing our basalt generator. And it's working fine. We got a little interior for the actual room. Again, gonna make it look nicer, but we've just got to start. So I'm just thinking of roofs and how I want to do this. Flat roofs are okay. They're just not as they don't look as nice. Darn you, Mr. Zombie. Can't you see I'm trying to talk? That was a lot of hits. Alright. Well, this build here? Or you mean my world in general? I haven't fully decided on the style to go for. Like, the walls down here are kind of old world. Oh, that specific one is a, I just have a basalt generator inside of it. It's all up top here. Let me go up there. So I took the TNT duper from that design, and I have not given myself a way into here. That's not... Anyway. Gosh. Anyway, basalt generator sits up here. It pushes out the basalt, and it blows it up. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that. I need to put an entrance up to the top here, because I still want to be able to get into that. Maybe behind it? I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is just the collection area down here, and we need torches. But this is cranking out a good bit of basalt. Oh, let me get my junk out of that one. I just have a switch here that powers it. I came up with a basalt generator myself just from seeing how basalt is made. And then I just use this TNT duper setup. And it just runs. And I figured out where we can build at so that things don't get destroyed. And this is like the limit for stone stuff. If we go on another block, it gets destroyed. So this is just the smallest width, and out this way that I can make the building. We're gonna do the same kind of thing right over here. I'm thinking I might make a match, maybe slightly different, but this one has to come out to here to be clear. I think, let's see, still double check that real quick. Well, that's running. I'm gonna cut this one off. I'm just getting the basic build now, and I want to come back in with do the interior stuff. Yeah, this one's good there. So our walls are going to go here. I thought about doing just a single wide column for these. Okay, something with a little more depth to it. I'll show you the roofs I did over here. These are ugly. I'm gonna redo these. This one's a little better just because of the different shaped building, but I've still got to do some stuff to make that look nicer. I use FreeCam to save steps. Yeah, I mean that's definitely possible. Like I say, the walls down here are kind of old world. I don't know. They're just they look a little older. They have some wear on it. So I've used a lot of deep slate, but I don't have a large collection of deep slate either. Just from clearing out some area underneath. But let's work on getting this one started, and then I'll kind of work that out. So we're gonna put our pillar out here. 6, 7. I'm gonna run out of these. That needs to go up right about there, I think. That'll get us to the top of that. And dig these back up. Let's go make some more polished salt. I think I'm going to follow the same kind of design as that one, just smaller. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should have checked my level. So 96 is what we're going up to with that. Right. This, let's see. Right here, I think. Yeah, that's right. 96. There we go. And right here. 1, 2. Ran out. Okay. Get from there. Boom. Put pressure plates inside there later. Right there. Okay. Okay, I know what to do. Let's go ahead and bypass that real quick. We're gonna thought I had a stick in here. I'll make a stick. Nope, that's not what I want. I want this. And then a piece of cobblestone. Better grab that. Should be some. Why can the stick's part of the Latmatica, so it wants to be used as a tool instead. All right, let's take this lever up there. What I'm thinking on this one, this building. First of all, we're just going to do that. Power that on, and we can get rid of this. I'm just going to do a torch tower on the outside that brings the signal up. So if that's our our outside wall, right about here or here. Let's see, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So half of that would be 7. What did I say that was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here is actually where my center is going to be at. Of course, I can shift that around. It doesn't have to be centered on that wall necessarily. So I could pull it over here a little bit. We could do our torch tower there. So this would be the outside edge of that wall. If we go with this, let's see here. Powers a block. And we'll just get a repeater and we'll so our goal is to have this powered up top here. Okay, we'll go back down. We're going to break out every other one. We'll do like the lever here, then. All right, and then we need more sticks and more. Let's go get more redstone first. Yeah, I think a similar palette will be fine. We might change it up a little bit. Yeah, the gas degrees. Redstone. We're gonna need a repeater as well. So let's grab a stack of that. One of those. Any torches in here? No. Grab some sticks and make more torches. That should be enough. Sweet. While I'm here, grab the granite because we said we're going to use that. Do I still have? I got a little bit of spruce. We're going to need more spruce though. Let's grab the logs there. We have our brown terracotta. There's more to that up there too. Excuse me. This is going to be like a miniature version of that one. That's what we're going to do. So it won't be as tall. It won't be as big. Let's see. Now we're going to come in here. We're going to torch tower our way up. As soon as I get up there. Ah! Missed. There. And there, which is off. So, let's see here. Let's get over there. We want to put our repeater right there. Now, flip that switch to flip the state. And then we can take this off. Good. All right. And now we have our torch tower on the side of the building. So it's going to control this. So that part's taken care of. All right. Now we can get to building. Works out good. Okay. So there'll be on the bottom. Let's see. How far up do we want to have our brown terracotta? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Maybe up there at the 5th spot. So we're going to do... I froze. Hold on. Well, it's clearly just the game. There we go. Okay. There's something running on the computer that's doing that. I need to see what's going on. Make it stop. Something slightly different here. We're going to do that. We're going to wrap around instead of extending. Oh, give me more. I might not like it. Okay, that's kind of filled in. Just doing this here. Okay, in that case, I actually need to dig this out and put it in there. There's that. Go around. And across here. There we go. And then around. No. Oh, no. That presents a little bit of a problem. It's okay. We'll work with it. That would be the advantage of having it double out here, though. We're going to go with it for now and just see what we come up with. Let's get that spruce down here. Just going to sit just inside like that. Let's get rid of these. Need more. Oh, not there. There. Okay. Okay, and then all that was wall. So let's take this out here. Let's do the outside of it for now. I don't want to worry about the interior yet. Okay. Oh. That gives me that funky little transition there, doesn't it? Okay. In the top, we're going to do a granite. Start our run here. Two, three. Okay. Oop. No. Come on. All right, come on. Break it. There we go. All right, and then what? One more? That's fine. That's actually where the brown ring will go up top. That's right. We're doing a top ring as well, aren't we? Okay, so we're going to come in here with... Don't have a lot of this left, do I? Okay, let's go grab more. Pick up our junk. It's not in here. Okay. My bad. I don't know how I like it right there. Let's see. We can move it down one. Let's do that. Let's go get more though. Sleep. Let's get some more of them and then we're going to move it down one. What's up top? Should do. Let's drop off the flesh. Back up here. Seeds are gonna go back on. All right, yeah, let's tear this back out. We're gonna move it down one block. Means we probably should tear out the spruce, but we could also leave it. Let's try to let's not do the ring out around the edges this time. We're just going to do it right in between. The down one, right? Yeah, down one. So we're doing. So what's we're doing? Darn it! How do I get in here? That will make it line up better with this. How's that do for a door? That's still a good height for a door to go under. That's good. Oops. Fix that. While I'm here, that one. That. Okay, break those out. Put it across here. There we go. Ah! Got it. Sweet. Around the corner and make sure I'm at the right spot. Right there. We need to go in here. Put that there. This would technically be covered up if I put that dirt back in where I found it. Ah. Okay. Let me take a look at that. See what I think so far. Yep. That works. Z. Keep forgetting my shortcut to get back into the view mode. All right, let's get up here. We're going to. It's not granite. I'm out. I'm out. It's a travesty. Frozen again. Okay. I don't know what that's about. It's just been happening today. It hasn't happened for today. I just updated a couple mods last night. It was running fine then, though. It could be that they're a little trickier with the... hold on. Let me see. I want to see if we have... task manager. There we go. Put that up. There it goes. Okay. Performance... I'm only using 30 gigs of memory, so not even half. I've got 64 on this machine, so CPU sitting running slow. right? So not too fast. It's not overwhelming that. It hasn't really ramped up. It's not hitting turbo or whatever. Should be able to get right. There we go. Sweet. That looks nice. That looks nice. Okay. Back to this. Okay. Zoom out. I like that. I like those two together. That looks nice. We'll work with that. Just need a door in this, and we'll be good. And roofs. We need roofs on both of them. See, I'm at, let's see. Yeah, there's just one block that sits above. I think this same, I think I went with the same height over here. Yeah, there's just one block that sits above it. So these two are very similar in their styles. So, all right. So for roofs on these, let's go with color. Palette wise, I'm going to try to do that slab thing that you're talking about, the overlapping slanted warehouse thing. But I want to figure out what's going to look best on here as far as colors. We could go with a I just thought of one more thing I need to do here. Let's make these come out like that. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, wrong one. There's my sprint button. Woo! Got it. Okay. If we just do that and replace those couple spots with this, and more accurately match the other one. Yeah, there we go. That's covered. See if we can get up top here. Yep, made it. Okay. So I think it's going to go there, there, and there. How does that look being integrated into the side? That still looks okay. Looks a little weird there, but we could, you know what? Let's change it. Let's fix that. Let's sell my switch. Yeah, we're going to lock this down one more time. Right there. And then this one's going to be broken out. And we're going to replace that with a piece of granite. We're going to put our repeater back on there and then break this switch. And fall down. All right, now middle of this for our door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I make 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, 6 is your middle. Right there. Okay. Let's just make a spruce door. There it is. We need pressure plates. Inside here, sorry. We're gonna put one there. There. One inside this. Which is going to change because we haven't talked about the flooring in here. This is going to have to drop down, as a matter of fact, because we've got chests down low. We haven't addressed this at all. There we go. I don't know what else we can do. Like, see that there. I'm still thinking about, sorry. I forgot. We're still thinking about what blocks to do for the roof. I think that style will work, if done correctly with the right block. So if we get, I think like stone brick might be a little too different, too much contrast from what we're already using. Oops. Yep, that still works. That means I still actually need to go down another block to actually put my flooring in on. Yeah, there's not going to be any places in this building machines running. So I don't see, like, I don't see putting the switch inside here. So I guess it's better for it to be outside. Unlike the other one where we can get inside the building because we went down low enough. If I were to redo this, I could probably move this up some, right? And make it where we can have this sit up higher, but it's all right. We need to, this is just right now, it's just serving as a way to access this spawner. I don't have any plans for this spawner, but I don't, it's spiders. Yeah, so it'd be worth keeping around. See if we can come up with some kind of plan for that. But I was using this as access to get down when I was filling in caves. And I left it. So it was right beside where I was getting my cobblestone from. So I'd pop up here, fill my inventory back up, and then hop down there and go fill up some caves. Yeah, that got destroyed. Break that, and sorry, I've got this like sore spot, like underneath, like down here, just below my gums, or underneath my lip, like it's inside. And another thing I can think of is one of my dogs jumped up on me yesterday and punched me in the lip with his paw. I think it's kind of bruised, like the flesh in there, like maybe up against the teeth. I know it got me on the lip, which that seems to be feeling better, but like those big old paws were just it wasn't an intentional hit. The dog was just trying to be friendly, but dang. Okay. Now flooring here, we could do something with stone just because that's what we're making here. Honestly, this is step one of a stone farm, right? So excuse me, what's going to happen here is one or two of these, probably not all of them, because I still want to collect cobblestone itself, and I'll have to try to maybe figure that out. Maybe I'll have a way to split the output, but I want to tie this in with the super smelter to just automatically smelt it into stone. Um, which is also why the bamboo farm behind us, right up here. Because my thought was to use the bamboo as the fuel for that, and we have. Like, this is already almost full again. That one is. I already emptied this out once. It keeps going, and it just keeps going, and I think I like that. I'm leaving these open so I can still access, because this occasionally gets messed up. Oh, okay. I'm full. Has no place to go. Grr. So it drops the sticks and it's picking them up every now and then, and it's just becoming a problem there. So we need to get down there. These are all sticks too. We need more storage. Oh man. I really need shulkers. This is a desperate cry. I've got to get to the end. I've got to defeat the dragon and got to get shulkers. There's just no way around it. Well, there is. There is a way around it. Build a freaking smelter. Gosh. Okay. And I still have this bamboo I need to do something with. So, throw some stuff in here. We're going to deal with this. I'm not going to keep this track on. Hold on a second. That is one of the originals. Where am I at? 5. Yeah. Skip to the next one. Okay. Now, I mean, I could keep let me get my workbench down here. We're gonna take care of some of these sticks. That's what we're gonna do. Your best option to get rid of sticks is just make ladders. Shift space. Okay, I think that's got that. So let's put this. Doesn't really. I mean, about half the space. That's not really saving a lot of space there, though. I think ladders will burn about the same as sticks anyway. Ah. So if we just freeze up again. So I've used lithium before in the past. Before it's the same thing. Put these across here and then put that there. Put some there as well. Okay. Gives it a place to go anyway. I know. Fully manual mode, but that's how you do this. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, because it's filling up my stack. That's right. Let's see. Ladders, then I'll ever know what to do with. Just throw them in there. Those. Why not? Let's pull them up here. And I'll leave that crafting table down there for now. I've got another one up here. Going to be okay. These are all full though. I can't do anything with these ladders. I need a trash can. I need a trash can. That's a bulk trash though. I could just throw them in this, couldn't I? I could just come here. What is that? Watch this. Show me your ladders. Needs to be an easier way to do this, but if I get up there, I have ladders I can't even use. Grr. Now, yeah, well, it's something. I might have to go through there and do more of that. Just get rid of those sticks for now. I want them to be fuel for my smelters eventually, but we're not quite there. And I might have to like dig out underneath here to make that happen. Yeah, there's room. There's plenty of room for that. We can do it. We'd have to either make it lower than this. Excuse me. No, we don't. We don't have to make it lower. We're just going to send carts over. Mine carts will take care of it. So it'll be lower than this, so this can supply its fuel. But let's pick that mess up. Can't get in there. I can't get in there. This won't get me there. I got something. Whatever. I sometimes need sticks anyway. We'll just throw them in there. All right, that was all my inventory. I've got stuff all over I need to clean up, but I think for now this is looking good. So slab wise, our colors are, let's see. Stone bricks are going to be a little too contrasty. We could stick with the deep slate, but we're going to run out of deep slate eventually. I just need to get over that and go mine a bunch of deep slate, I guess. There's no quick way to mine deep slate. It's just, you just do it. Blast it, but, I don't know. Maybe I'll set up a world eater under the ground or something like that. Just collect every time it blasts. Color wise, I'm thinking dark would be good. Could bring the spruce back up top for a roof. Bamboo slabs. That doesn't, however, keep the palette tight. We don't want to just introduce for the sake of introducing other things, but we do have it. We have lots of bamboo that we could use. I'll even grab it out of here. Bamboo planks, and then bamboo slabs. I'll just see what it looks like. Now, one of the keys to making a build look good is to let the edges, like, let it go over the edges. Don't just come to the end there, right? Try this. Next, we're gonna do like a space here. Break that back out. It does need to come out here. Yeah, we don't want it right on the edge there. Like this. Frozen again. Just the game, the computer. Let me see. I'm gonna take a zoom out here and see what that. I'm not sure I'm grasping it. Oh, other earbuds caught. There we go. Some around. I'm not feeling the bamboo. I think that's what the problem is. I'm just not feeling the bamboo. Let's break it all back out of here. All right. The only advantage to building with bamboo here is that I have an almost unlimited supply of it. Let's gather that back up. Yeah, I'm still going to gather it up. Even if it is unlimited. Unlimited. Nope, didn't make that. Try again. Did it make it? Darn it. Somebody. Okay. Go. All right. So also too contrasty. Pull out the polished. I'm gonna go 2 over this roof instead of just 1. Um, let's see. Hmm. Hmm. No, it should go over there. Should, yeah. So it'll be more like right there. Come back. Wrong button. Dropped one down here. It was sleeping needs to happen. Any more slabs in that nest over here? No, but I do have some of these. I could turn into slabs. Uh-huh. Let's get back up here. Okay. It was back there. Ah! I wonder if anything fell all the way down. Nope, okay. Here's where we do that, and we bring this up here. Nope, not that far. Just testing the end out. Then we went here. And there. Let's see. I mean, it does add some interest to it. It's just, I think it's going to be too tall for what I want. Too tall. Please don't fall in the lava. Overall, how's the deep slate look with that? The deep slate blends pretty well with the basalt. It goes goes pretty well with it. But I'm not 100% sure this is quite the style we want. We'll figure something out. I'll have to look at some Minecraft roofs and just get some inspirations from elsewhere. Pick up our pieces. Made it. Sweet. Go over here and we're going to pick this up off of that. Still got damaged. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to just pull some Minecraft roofs up real quick and take a look. We're still in stream. Minecraft roof styles. Okay. This is going to be a picture search, isn't it? Okay. Here's a chart of a bunch of different ones. Actually like that one. What do we call it? Butterfly would be good, but this other, we have what? What is, I can't read the word. Let me find it. Not a salt box, it's a, is that better if they meet next to the middle? Okay, alright. Okay, cool. Here's what we're doing. Let's see here. We're going to get back up here. That's the start. You know what? Let's just start here anyway. We're still going to do the beginning like this. We're just going to go bring it over the edge. One side just comes in like this. Right? And I'll work that out a little better. Oh, no, not there. We'll go about halfway. So that's the middle. like that. And then on the other side, we come up about 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And we're gonna do the same thing, but from over here. Like that, okay. That and that. And then we're just going to overlap like that, okay? Let's get an idea of what this looks like. And then that would have like a row of windows across here. I believe I remember how these worked. Or even like we could just go to there. This would come off because the wall would go up to that and it. Or the wall, no, the wall would be in the middle. You're right. So this might overhang another block. This might go up one more. And then like here, the wall would be dead in the middle. So this is just, this hits the wall. And then goes up. So that's kind of the plan. I think that'd be a good way to do it. Now, let me just look at this one more time and decide, do I want to do the deep slate? Because here's the deal with this. I would probably have an outline for the window. Let's see, where we're 3.5. Or outline for the, like do one block on the edges and then do a different block inside that'll be a slightly different color. That gives me a plan to work with. That gives us a lot of clearance for this though. So we could bring this down just a hair and still be able to clear that, right? Same thing over here. We could chop it down just a little bit. Because we got to figure out what's going to fill this top end of the roof. Sorry. You got to figure out what's causing that to lag. See, it caught up with my movements afterwards. But anyway, because that'd be a third color in the palette. I don't know. A lot of thoughts go into that. We could continue up with the granite above that, right? Obviously that I would change that over to like your basalt again. I should have pulled it up, did it? But I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any in my inventory. So this kind of design is what I'm thinking. This would be a good little roof. We could even change the slope a bit and lower the whole thing. So, that's got to stay, but here, let's go ahead and rip this out and see. Yeah. We'll change the way the other side does too, but right. Here we go. Okay. We do this more like that, and then go up. And do that too. And then go up. Bring that over. Then go up. And then the wall would be there. So that gives us a lower slope. We're going to have to go up as high on the other one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go see what the other side would look like then if we had lowered it. Let's get some basalt. Can't go that way. Okay. There it is. Polished basalt. We're gonna go with that. Up here. Roll this out. So if we just go up 3. Really, I'm confused why it's doing this. Sure, you're worried watching my stream, wondering if the blocks are going to stay there. Is he just going to leave those blocks? That's it, right there. Okay, zoom out. Yes, that's it. That's what we're doing. There we go. Okay. So, wall. We got to talk about wall material. We're going to go up from here and build up a wall. But I think that'll work. So we can start laying in some of this roof. Wait. Wait. I might have even less of. There's no such thing as a blackstone generator, is there? Nope, no such thing. Okay. Okay. Nope. I thought by now there might be, but there's no way to craft it. You can craft. Am I dreaming that you can craft like granite and andesite and diorite? Seems like there's crafting recipes for that now. Anyway, we're gonna come back and we're gonna outline this in blackstone. I think is what we're gonna do. Blackstone. Slabs. We'll just outline this roof with that. Out. Okay. Let's try it down here now. Give me all those. Oh, we got a problem. We are going to work around that. Yeah. We'll do some kind of opening there, ventilation or something. We'll make something. Work that into that. Come on! There we go. That isn't exactly center, but we'll figure something out. Takes care of that. Let's get up here to the top one then. There'll be some kind of wall up to that. And one more there. Now I can get a slightly better look at what's going on here since there's more of it filled in. Okay, yeah. We can go with that. Say that's a bit of a problem, but not the end of the world. We'll put some features in to cover it. If this was turned the other way, it probably would have covered it better. Because that is, let's see if that's the center. No, there would have been a. There still would have been one. It's all right. Okay, let's get up here with something. I think this is all my deep slate. All right, we're gonna go get some deep slate. We are 3.5 hours in. Let's see, let's find my blackstone. There it is. I think the polished blackstone slabs will look a little softer around the edges than just regular blackstone slabs like that. So as far as blending together, like you've got that versus that, it's a lot lighter. So it's going to match. Oh, hey there, Tung Tung Sahur. Welcome to the stream. In our little building tour here. Let me get that, and we need to go get some. Oh, that was probably way too much. Way too much of that. Let's get some more of this. Make our other slabs in. What is chiseled polished blackstone? Oh, that's new. New to me. Get these in here. All right. Maybe 10 minutes left before I got to get out of here. But we are working on roofs for our. Well, we've been working on the buildings for our cobblestone generator and our basalt generator. Right now, we've been putting roofs on the buildings. It's been a fun day, getting a lot done. Oh, missed my jump. Jump. Nope. Jump. There we go. Okay. So the very outside edge of this, we're going to break it out and put these blackstone slabs on there. Polished blackstone. Yep. That's the one. We want to just give it an outline so it stands out a little better. We'll do the same thing on this bottom edge here too. Let's collect our stuff that we broke off. And then I'll take a look at it and see what it looks like from a distance. Recam that, and that's kind of what it's going to be like. Yeah. That does make it look a little better. Let's do this edge now. Still think it's a rather stark shape. Like it doesn't. Frozen again. There we go. I don't know. Maybe one of these buildings just kind of be blah and stick in the background, as opposed to really standing out a lot. Let's get back up top here again and do this one. Go and right there. So this edge needs to come off. Put that on. Right there. Okay. And then we're going to bring this across with those. Still a lot more work to do as far as just blending this in with... Nope, not there, Dave. Not there. Let's go there. Okay. There. Good. Question is, do I want to do the top edge as well in this? Didn't put those in. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I think let's do a line across the top here too. It's gonna be right like this. One more. All right, let's zoom out and check it. Let's take it from an angle. I mean, once we fill it in and put the wall in there, it's going to look a lot better. But for now, I can live with it. I think that'll do. I keep trying to hit escape to get out of this camera view, but we've got to fill in here. Let's take that out. And so fill in from here up, get the ends in, figure out how we're going to blend those in. I think this top one, I don't need a line across here because we're going to have a wall that sits right there and goes up to that. A wall of what? I don't know exactly, but we'll figure something out. And yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right, I'll probably do some more of that off stream, and then we're going to put the same style roof on this one as well. It'll just be bigger because, well, this is bigger. So we might even stick with the same slope, but just bigger overall roof. So that'd be pretty good. I have the same width though. It's just the length is different. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining today. I am going to call this stream right about here. For always glad to have a lot of y'all here. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to, and then yeah, it really helped me out. I'm trying to get those built up quite a bit there, but so about it for this time. Satisfactory coming up. I don't know if I'm going to do it Saturday morning. I know I'm not going to do it Saturday morning, so I don't know if I might do it tomorrow morning morning my time, so afternoon for people in Europe and or later on Saturday. So we'll see how that goes though. But that's kind of the plan for now. We're gonna get some Satisfactory in the one other Friday or Saturday. So yeah, that's about it. So thanks so much for joining the stream, and I will catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.